Nice to see you again.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Oh, you little shit!
Of the Syria district are urged to maintain orderly and well-protected facades to their homes and shops, and to report any vagrant, beggar, or vandal in the area to the Grand Guard for removal. The commerce and cleanliness of our district is dependent.
Still can't, stranger! Think you're scaring me? Where is she, damn it? What? Somebody's down! I'll find you, you know. That's it! Come on, let's finish this!
I know.
It's you and me now!
You asked!
I'll be wiping off your blood later.
You had it coming! Let's see how you are anywhere! You think you're so
Found guilty of standing in my way. Don't let him escape!
I'll kill you for that!
sleeping tonight.
Next time.
Supposed to fester like that. Well, a little pus is all right. This? I bet my last coin is gonna be bright hagfish again.
No. Sentient hardwood, soft plastic, stone, acid, a path. Ruins, delicious sea scent, fish flesh.
Hey, you! Come here!
Want to fight? Come to me then!
Think you're all locked up nice like everything else in this place?
Someone there?
I know where you live. I know how
You're
you
so
get.
dead.
And I know you're sneaking
You're
to
dead.
the
That's just the thing for
would look
you.
real fine cut open.
Seized right up. I told him to let him warm up.
Hey, where do you think you're going? You won't get away!
That's a relief. Don't know what I hate to deserve that.
It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key.
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard. I don't feel safe anymore. Marvelous. I'm game if you are.
Fried larva? I'd probably kill myself.
Feel a little like myself.
What?
Don't kill me! Waste someone else's time.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the Void through Dowd. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the Outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the Outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the Void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The Outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do? You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will, this time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
It's time. Soon, you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then, it can unmake him. The Void...
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be days before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the Outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Dowd. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the throne. The eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the Void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the Outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic, and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Do you really think he's to blame for all of that? For what we all did?
The Outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside, until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me. The bank will be difficult, but I know you've walked out of worse. After hours, it should just be night guards, a handful of accountants, and Dolores Michaels herself. When you have the knife, find out where the eyeless make their headquarters. That will bring you one step closer to the Outsider's throat. I won't see what the world becomes when the Outsider dies. It's strange to see you change like this, but I know you're still my Billy. And I trust you. When you have the knife, You have to find a way to reach the void. I'm sure the eyeless know. When you find the outsider in the void, end him. The world will be better off without that black-eyed bastard giving out his magic to the lucky few. They say cursed spirits wander the void. I've wandered this world long enough. Leave me, Billy. I can't do anything for you. Go. You know the knife is in the bank vault.
Dolores Michaels, cultist and creditor.
The wealthiest people in Karnaca trust her with their fortunes. If word gets out that someone broke into her vault, she'll be ruined.
There's a security entrance on the roof, but getting up there will be a challenge.
It would be. For your average burglar.
I heard word of a thief who nearly made it inside through the sewers, but couldn't get past the gate. Only the maintenance workers can open it. I had a street kid knock some bricks out of a tunnel wall down there. If I'm lucky, there'll be someone there to fix it.
It could be the quickest way in, though not the most pleasant.
If I can unlock the grate, then the path through the trash disposal would be simple.
You could pay the custodian a visit. See if he'll give you the key.
I bribed someone to slip me schematics for the vault mechanism. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A Jindosh creation, as always. A control room can move the vault into two places. The basement where they keep the safety deposit boxes, and the manager's office.
Jindosh may have been a genius, but his inventions are more fragile than they look. There's an old sewer under the bank. I wonder what the former grand inventor would think if he knew his precious vault had crashed down into it.
The guards use authorization codes over a public announcement system to issue orders, but it changes every shift. There's no way to find them out without going in.
Those
a
codes
pharmacist
will
was
be
murdered a
useful
few weeks
to
ago, it
reach the
seems.
most sensitive parts of the bank. I know you'll be able to find them one way or another.
I've never seen Dowd so weak. I might never see him again.
Karnaca shocker! Ivan Jacoby murdered in cold blood! Anybody?
Don't make me search. I'm not impressed.
I don't want to talk.
Bloodflies never stay caged for long. Serves her right.
Karnaka shocker! Ivan Jacoby murdered in cold blood! Karnaka cassette! Get your cassette for the news of the day! In Karnaka, Grand Guard investigates recent murders. My feet hurt. Survivors tell their tales.
Met a girl from Morley, our love ended poorly. I spied a lass from Bristol.
Maybe... I should pay Teresia a visit.
Something and happier. Huh. You're not supposed to be here. You ready? No use running. Hey, who is... No! I'm back here! You aren't going anywhere! Oh, shit! You're gonna pay for his death! I'll be wiping off your...
the outsider. The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory-made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. I've read he was murdered. Do you know anything?
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that.
The Cienfuegos lot looks promising. That wild painting.
Can't go in there looking like this. I need to find another face.
Watch your manners!
After another, and the season's just getting started.
You up for a beer later?
Huh?
Welcome. Please have a seat.
The minimum bid is fixed at 280 coin. Anyway, let's get started. A reminder that all bids are final. If you leave during the auction, your bid is forfeit. Clear? Good. I have a bid of 280 over there. Do I hear more? 280, 300. I have 300. Who bids 320? 300 going once? 300 going twice? 320. 320 for an entire estate, lock, stock, and poppy oil? Come on, let bid here.
340 from the gentleman in the red jacket. That's more like it. Do I hear 360? I have 360 over there. How about 380? 380? 360 going once. 360 going twice. Sold for 360 coins.
Good. The poppy tincture is mine. I'm sure I can make up the loss at the bank.
Congratulations! You've won this fine lot of items from Cienfuegos Pharmacy. Please retrieve your new belongings promptly after the auction. And that's it for bidding today, ladies and gents. But never fear, we'll be back on the block next week with more treasures to tempt the tasteful eye.
You bet.
Residents of Upper Syria District are reminded that the evening hours are to be properly spent.
Good evening, Michael's deposited loan. I'm here to make a withdrawal.
on the floor. Tap, tap on the wallpaper. Dragons hissing the walls, burning bones hidden. He never finds them.
This won't take long.
Easy. Now for the difficult part. I need to stay quiet.
Show yourself.
They could still wake up if I make too much noise. I should be able to open some doors from here. That must be the vault. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A control room can move the vault into 2 places. I need to find a way to move that thing, one way or another.
For a private security box. Reservations are limited. The best things in life are expensive. New clients will receive unlimited discounts on this one. Profitable day. Michaels and Associates offers the best security in the aisles. Electrified floors, train guards, clockwork sentinels.
be damned!
Please be vigilant.
Nothing here. Let's have a look around.
Apologies, dear patron. We can't find your profile in our records. Please confer with the nearest clerk immediately. We respectfully ask our clients to refrain from making any sudden movements, as the Sentinel might mistake you for an intruder. You are willing to record this? Okay. Valued patrons, the Clockwork Sentinel is overheating. Please stand clear. Attention all personnel. The intruder has been removed.
I don't like that. Better have a look. Step aside! Give the machine some space! Alert! It's a robbery! Let the Clockwork Soldier deal with it.
Immediately.
No use running!
Patrons are advised to stand clear while the intruder is eliminated. Esteemed patrons,
step aside! Give the machine some space!
Clockwork Sentinel
Damn it!
Warning, the Clockwork Sentinel is emitting electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Our Clockwork Sentinels represent a single aspect of Michael's Bank's many formidable security measures.
Attention! Intruder in the Vault HD. All security personnel report to your assigned stations. Stay on and on guard.
The Sentinel will now scout the area and register any irregularities. Whoever is causing trouble in my bank, please be aware that you'll be definitively welcome to Michael's Bank. We value your patronage. Please verify your client registration or face legal consequences.
Damn! All right!
Protocol is in progress. Esteemed guests, we assure you that this incident will be over shortly. Apologies.
Hey, wake up. I need you to let me in.
Outsider's eyes. If Pena caught me sleeping on the job, he'd make me run the shock ward. May I have the code, please?
Oh, I need to find it.
At least I'm not the only one screwing up today. Check in with Chief Pena. He's in the archives running an inspection. Just, don't tell him about my lapse of attention.
Saying of the week. The best things in life are expensive. Start saving today. Michael's Bank treasures your business.
I'm here to steal all your secrets, Dolores. All that security and I still got to you, Dolores. Dolores Michaels likes to keep all her secrets where she can see them. I need that. What is that thing? It looks familiar, but I've never seen anything like it. A mining camp in the mountain? But it's not right. It's been changed by the Void. It doesn't exist. Or shouldn't. Good. I have the vault key. What else is she hiding? They know a way into the Void. Cienfuegos sent Isla's documents to the Royal Conservatory. I need to find out what he knew. The conservatory is my next step.
Associates offers the best security in the aisles. Electrified floors, trained guards, clockwork sentinels, and the jewel in our crown, the elevator vault. You registered for our client list. Is your information up to date? This has been a routine test. Back to work, everyone. The best things in life are expensive. The Sentinel detects suspicious activity. Valued patrons, please observe that all our clocks...
Why are you smiling?
Cut her to pieces! Help! Someone protect me! Help me! Someone!
Persons responsible for damage to any Michael's Bank property will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Attention, all time for the Sentinel to shut down. Thank you. If you'd like to open an account, please come back during bank operating hours. Attention guards! Our clockwork sentinel has detected a threat.
What?
Michaels and Associates offers the best security in the aisles. White floors, trained guards, clockwork sentinels, and the jewel in our crown, the elevator vault. The Sentinel detects suspicious activity. What are you doing? Did you register for our client list? Is your information up to date? Welcome to Michael's Bank.
Things. Why are they smiling?
No consequences. Michael and Associates reserve the right to claim all
This is what I needed.
Esteemed patrons, don't be alarmed. The Sentinel is merely performing a quick inspection of the area.
Quick!
Attention, an unauthorized guest has been detected. By application of Decree 12B-0024F, Michael's bank is permitted
That's not right.
use of lethal force during a security breach.
Someone!
Sentinel has lost track of a possible thief. Locate the intruder. Michael's bank treasures your business. Apologies to your patron. We can't find your profile in our records. Please confer with the nearest clerk immediately.
Requesting entry to the security office. Code B15D.
So, targets explain our Sentinel unacceptable. What I'm paying these devices.
Marco makes the best mulberry cake. I hope someone brings me a piece.
Offers the best security in the aisles. Electrified. Elevator vault.
What's going on?
Michael's bank wishes you a profitable day. appointment to Her Imperial Highness, Emily Caldwin.
Why is the boat moving? What's going on?
Everything is fine. Just testing the mechanism.
That wasn't scheduled. Nobody tells me anything. All right.
Starting a commercial venture? Michaels and Associates can help. Michaels and Associates Deposit and Loan Bank is a warrant holder to the Crown by appointment to Her Imperial Highness, Emily Caldwin. On their primary Michaels account and a set of Sibylla cooking knives. Join today. Michaels and Associates offers the best security in the aisles. Electrified floors, trained guards, clockwork sentinels, and the jewel in our crown, the elevator vault.
won't know it's missing until it's too late. Two locks. This has to be the one.
You and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets and taken in by murderers. Dowd spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned. Some wounds stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats in the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, this knife cut my name away, forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another. We are all made by the things that are taken from us.
I've seen the people you've twisted with your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself around you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the places where the world has broken against the void. I know that Dowd is dead where you left him on your ruined ship, and you will carry that knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different. The void has found you through the cracks in your broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
What does the outsider want from me? Dowd. Is he really gone? I have the knife. I need to get back to the Dreadful Wheel. This place will be a mess when they find out what I've done. But until then, nothing but quiet.
Hello? Anybody?
No use
Don't make me
running!
search the whole place. I don't have time
You're
for
so
that.
dead!
I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Dowd, gone at last. How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Dowd wanted. And if he's got to wander the Void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful whale burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Dowd. I'll finish what you started. I had that ship for years, and it burned away in hours. Dowd is dead, and Megan Foster died with him. One of the Eyeless, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the Void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the Eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there. The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart. I'll finish what you started, Dowd. The information I need could be in the archives down in the conservatory basement, or in the curator's office. It'll be full of Abbey zealots either way. Some minds get fixed on one thing and never find a way out. Cienfuegos wanted to see the void. Well, maybe he's seen it now.
For years, we planned jobs just like the bank. Watching houses from rooftops, stealing keys, bribing servants, sharpening our blades as we waited for the right moment. You were proud of what we could do. I knew that much. I never told you about my time in Karnaca. How I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me and made me the man I was. As I look out on the water for the last time, I know none of that matters. Who I thought I was will end with me. All that will be left of me is your memories. You were the best I ever taught. Your betrayal was expected. For the lives we led then, you had no choice but to turn against me. But now, I find myself counting on you again. You have what you need. You will find out what to do. It's time, Billy. Kill the outsider. Remove this terrible power from the world. For everything we did, and everything it did to us. I could have died 100 bloody ways. But in the end, here I am, on your ship, sipping your last good whiskey. That's not so bad. Thank you, Billy. And farewell.
Even the oracular order is here. That's strange. They almost never leave their chapels. Months ago, the conservatory closed with barely a warning. The Abbey is only just finding out what black magic was being practiced inside. Only the outsider knows how long the eyeless have kept their hideout a secret. I'll find out where it is.
A fine day's work, brother. We need only record the heretical texts we burned today, and our task is complete. Now, where's that ledger? Here, on the bench. But don't worry. I already noted all of the burned books. We should see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though.
There's nothing I can save from that fire.
We will burn a...
Sister Rosewind is keeping documents in the curator's office. I need to find them.
I think I've spotted someone. Hey, you! This area is off limits.
No!
Keep trying! Did you hear that?
What's going on here? Let's move! You on!
By the scriptures,
end of the road for you!
Isn't she the woman on the posters? I'll cure the world! You're going to pay for his death! Have you ever encountered... Hello?
Oh, wow! You are so dead!
I don't like that. Better have a look. I smell heresy on you.
Ah! For the...
Think you're being quiet?
Is someone there?
What?
Nobody! Stop!
I'll perform right for your false death! Looking for a fight for that? Defend yourself! Clear the line! I have her in wait for my sister! I'll stand against the faithless any day. Face, miscreant! Brothers, get ready! Die, creature of the void! Come at me then! The strictures guide my hand! Brothers, let's end her! Damn ya!
Victim of her own restless hands. She should be burned in the...
Huh? Is there...
Who's there? You...
Seems agitated today. I believe a recent vision presses upon her. She and a few of our sisters are on the terrace now. I must join them.
Of course, I understand it.
Brother Cardoza, Sister Rosewyn requests your presence on the terrace. It's about the Heretic Archive. She wants you to take it.
Yes, very good. Tell Sister Rosewyn I'll be right there. I need to finish one little test first, before this creature's flesh...
What?
Me. I'm still standing.
The subject of today's examination is a well-developed, well-nourished woman appearing the offered age of 29 years. Cause of death is undetermined.
What are they looking for? Bet they'd love to cut me open too.
Convulsing and screaming. Which heretical organ inside her wasted, pale flesh rejected the ancient music? Initial examination showed no rigor, and lividity was at a minimum and unfixed. The unembalmed body is well preserved and cool to the touch. Pressure on the chest reveals pliant skin. No contusions, no marks. Only smooth. Flawless. Why must it take death to purify the darkness from your flesh? How can I remove the stain of heresy from your body and preserve this wondrous symmetry of form? How to cut out the outsider's foul influence.
He didn't deserve to die quick.
Leaving only grace and perfected beauty behind. Oh yes, my dear. You're lovely like this. Lovely.
You will learn for that! The outsiders can't help you here! What? No! The overseers will use the sacred music to cut your mind to pieces! We will burn that blasphemous arm off your body! Walk among us! Whatever brought you... away from prying eyes when you are dead! How dare you touch a sister of the oracular order! Ow!
I can take a look at this with a silvergraph projector. If the oracular order really can see the future, then this silvergraph plate will tell me what I need to know.
Who opened this door?
This is one dangerous, too big, not safe. Places, dark places, where water runs and dirt below your back.
Disgraceful. The roots of heresy run rampant and deep here. The High Overseer will want the thorough...
Hello? Where are
Anybody?
you?
Don't make me search
Somebody
the
down!
whole place. I don't...
Hey, who is... You are so dead! What the fuck is down?
There shouldn't be anything on this part of the mountain. Shinderi North Quarry. That's where the eyeless are getting into the void. I should keep the silvergraph plate with me.
Come on, let's have a fair fight. Show yourself.
Hey, over here.
There's a darkness at the center of all things. It'll change you if you think about it too much, but it's always there. It waits for you. When I was in hiding, I tried to forget everything that I was. Now I aim to keep my promise to a dead man, someone who meant the world to me. Sometimes I still hear Dowd's voice echoing through the metal of this miserable knife. This is the strangest, most important thing I've been through, and that's saying a lot. There's a mining complex on Shindere Peak, somehow so obscure that most people don't believe it exists. That mad cult lives there, protecting the one place that can bring me face to face with the outsider himself. Years ago, I heard Dowd talking about the Void, a fear that grips your throat, bends your spine, but I can't turn away now. What will we have left if the outsider's gone? His name might be lost to the Void, but tonight, I'll find out if he can still bleed. This is the place, Shindere North Quarry. It shouldn't exist, but from what I can see, this place is real. At least for now.
Here, the Void is closest to the surface of reality, breaking through and spilling out all the fear and power the Abbey of the Everyman tries to hide. You have uncovered more than most. What you do now will change the world.
You again. You know I used to wonder if you'd speak to me. I almost wanted it. Every street kid, every desperate wretch pushed to the edge. They all wanted you to speak to them. Why didn't you? Why me, now? You know I'm here to end this. You and this disgusting cult.
People have come to this place for centuries wanting many things. To elude death, to seek forbidden knowledge. They are never satisfied no matter how much they take. Not even the dead find peace here. You will find another relic of the cult's heart. A piece of whatever god came before my time. You will find the people who murdered me. When I knew them, they had names and ambitions. Now, they wander this place, their minds snared up with terrible secrets, keeping hidden the unspeakable ritual that made me what I am. Deep in the Void, they put a knife to my throat and tore my name away. You have found the knife. Maybe you can find my name in the black viscera of this place, if you care to look.
Why are you telling me this? What do you want?
We both know how a mob can justify a murder to themselves. Who I was or what I wanted never mattered to the cultists here. I will not speak to you again. The next time we meet, you will be face to face with what was done to me all those years ago. Your mind echoes with everything that Dowd wants you to do. But I am here to say that you have a choice, Billy Lurk.
Where is everyone? I hate this place already.
keep in the hallways. Some days stone, some days iron. Shiver, then still. Here tastes like blood, and nothing but dust.
Calm yourself, Antero. You had that coming and you know it. How will you find wisdom when you ignore the simplest tenets? Seek no solace in mundane things.
You! Ow! Why do they want that? What goes on here?